Thank you for joining us for the virtual public information meeting in October of 2020 for the Lower Yahara River Trail Phase 2 design update. Due to COVID-19 related limitations of large group gatherings, Dane County is conducting a virtual public information meeting to provide an online tour of planning considerations that guided design decisions for Phase 2 of the Lower Yahara River Trail. Information regarding how to provide input, ask questions, or find out additional information can be found at the end of the presentation. The January 15th, 2020 Lower Yahara River Trail Phase 2 Kickoff Planning Meeting can be reviewed on the Dane County Parks website at the web link provided. This meeting will include introductory information, meeting notifications, overview of trail design and proposed trail amenities, project timeline and next steps, and how to provide public comments and ask questions. The project planning team includes project contact Chris James with Dane County Parks, project engineer Sam Herheim with KL Engineering, geotechnical survey by Tim Gassenheimer with CGC, archaeological survey by Robert Watson with Commonwealth Heritage Group, DNR Design Liaison Jeff Prey with Dane County Parks, and Environmental Field Review by Lars Higdon with Dane County Parks. The purpose of this meeting is to provide trail design updates for neighbors, stakeholders, and local units of government. It's also an opportunity for you to share hopes, concerns, comments, and questions about this project. Meeting notification outreach efforts included a neighborhood mailing, a county press release, an email to stakeholders and local units of government, a legal ad posted to the Madison newspapers, postings on Dane County's Facebook page and Dane County Parks website. An overview will now be provided of primary design considerations and proposed major trail amenities. The following slides have been organized from west to east, beginning at Fish Camp County Park and progressing east to Lake Kegonsa State Park. This exhibit shows the limits of the Lower Yahara River Trail Phase 2 project in red. Starting at the Fish Camp Trailhead, an approximate 16-car parking lot with a kiosk and bike racks is proposed to be constructed on the east side of the Fish Camp Net House. The parking lot will provide access to both the Lower Yahara River Trail and future accessible shoreline improvements at Fish Camp County Park. Dane County is actively working on providing on-road bike lanes on County Trunk AB and acquiring additional land to construct an off-road trail from Fish Camp Park to the village of McFarland. This exhibit shows improvements to the Fish Camp Trailhead proposed as part of this project. In addition to the Fish Camp Trailhead improvements, this drawing shows future accessible shoreline improvements. Continuing east, soil borings on the existing mown path between the Fish Camp County Park boat landing and Door Creek revealed the paved trail surface proposed on the original concept plan was not feasible due to settling concerns. This resulted in approximately 900 feet of additional proposed boardwalk, as shown on the following slide. Viewing platform bump outs similar to what was constructed at the Yahara River crossing on Phase 1 of the trail and opportunities to exit the boardwalk for shoreline and marsh access are being proposed. This drawing shows the proposed locations of those shoreline access points and viewing platforms. An approximate 90-foot clear span bridge, similar to what was constructed at the Yahara River crossing on Phase 1 of the trail, is being proposed at Door Creek. The proposed bridge will allow passage of watercraft that are traveling the creek. The bridge location is shown on the following slide. These are the engineering plans for the bridge over Door Creek, which will look similar to the bridge that was constructed for Phase 1 over Yahara River. Continuing east from the proposed bridge location, the trail will transition from an elevated boardwalk to an at-grade paved surface near the ATC transmission lines at the west end of the existing natural surface path. The proposed paved trail will follow the existing natural surface path east to the Swamp White Oak Grove, where it will transition to a boardwalk to bypass the oak trees on the north side. This overview shows the locations of the paved asphalt trail, boardwalk, and also the location of the Swamp White Oak Grove. An at-grade intersection of the existing snowmobile and proposed bicycle trail was designed to allow both trails access through the existing gate. The proposed bike trail to the gate would be 10-foot wide crushed limestone to accommodate snowmobile use. Vegetative screening and decorative split rail fence will buffer the trail from adjacent neighbors. The proposed design is shown on the following slide. An approximate 14-foot stall parking area is proposed on Fairview Street that will provide off-road vehicle parking for area residents to access the trail. Decorative split rail fencing, signage, and buffer plantings will provide county park identity to the site. The parking area will not be lighted or accommodate trailer parking. The site will also likely be used for staging and construction access during development of the trail. The proposed plans are included on the following slide. The proposed snowmobile and bicycle trail were both moved west of the existing snowmobile trail to avoid an area that frequently ponds and to provide additional separation from adjacent neighbors. The proposed bike trail will cross Fairview Street and enter Lake Kegonsa State Park on the west side. Striping and signage will be added to the trail crossing on Fairview Street. Proposed improvements are included in the following slide. The proposed bicycle trail will end in Lake Kegonsa State Park at a restroom playground parking lot. Archaeological sites in the state park were mapped and avoided by the proposed trail alignment. A concept alignment is shown on the following slide. The proposed bike trail will travel through the state park on a combination of on-road and off-road paths to Williams Drive, which is shown on the following slide. Dane County Parks is also actively working on acquiring additional lands needed to extend the trail from La Follette County Park to the city of Stoughton. The project timeline and next steps include agency coordination and permit approvals from October of 2020 through February of 2021, finalizing the construction documents in October of 2020 through February of 2021, bidding the construction of the trail in the summer of 2021, beginning the construction in the fall of 2021, and trail completion in the summer of 2022. For questions, to find out more information, or to provide feedback, please contact Chris James at Dane County Parks at 608-235-2252 or james@countyofdane.com. Please submit your questions and/or comments by October 31st of 2020. Thank you for joining us for this virtual public meeting for Phase 2 of the Lower Yahara River Trail.